What's up YouTube? Drew Manchu back at it again with another face-to-face video. We're going to go through my stack of comics that I picked up this week. I'm going to let you know what I thought about them. You're going to watch or you're going to stop the video. One of those two things is probably going to happen. Pretty light week for me as far as new titles on my pull list, so I did pick up some variants. I was really happy to get a couple of those. And I also went kind of nuts in 50-cent back issue boxes this week, and I picked up a couple other back issues along the way. But I think I picked up so many of those, I'm going to put those in a separate video. So let's just go ahead and stick to the new books that I got this week. And we're going to start with the smallest haul of all, which is DC. Not a whole lot came out this week for me as far as DC books that I buy. Got Titans Annual #1. You can tell from the cover here, this is a Justice League crossover. Fantastic character dynamics between the Justice League and the Titans. Some heroes and their former proteges. And it gives you an opportunity to see them work together. I was very happy with this issue. It looks like it's building to something bigger in the next Titans arc. We'll see where that goes because I will be continuing to pick this book up. I also picked up Book 8 in The Dark Knight 3. The Master Race. This book has been inconsistent in its delivery, both in its release schedule and also its content. The art and the story has been hit or miss throughout, but I really enjoyed this issue right here. Frank Miller has teamed up with Brian Azzarello to bring you this story. If you believe everything you hear about his interviews, maybe Frank didn't have as much to do with this as you might think. There is some great action with Wonder Woman in this book here, and Andy Kubert is doing the art, and he's doing his best Frank Miller impersonation. Some of the panels do come out a little ugly, and that is to be expected if you're going for a Frank Miller style. But I do like the way the major action panels and splash pages work out art-wise in this book. This issue in particular. Wonder Woman goes absolutely nuts, killing all these Kryptonians, and it's really epic. Bruce Wayne died in the last issue, so we'll see where that picks up as well. I suggest if you are reading this, don't stop here. This issue is better than the last few, but if you're not reading this, wait for the trade. I picked up Outcast #26. Issue #25 was a great reveal of who Kyle's father was, and issue 26 follows up and shows you what that means. The interior art in this book is absolutely phenomenal. The colorist has a fantastic way of conveying mood, and Robert Kirkman's writing it, so you know that the characters are fully fleshed out, real people. I definitely suggest you start picking up Outcast, and surprisingly enough, I think issue #26 is a great spot to jump onto Outcast. I picked up Animosity #6. This book has been up and down for me as far as story, but I did really enjoy this issue. Marguerite Bennett put some really great stuff in here, really twisted, sick stuff, and I enjoyed this issue. I think you will as well. Pick up Animosity #6. Black Mask has been putting out some great stuff, and I really enjoyed the first Space Riders series. This is the second series, issue #1 of Galaxy of Brutality. This book is absolutely fantastic. The story is kind of out there. The art is Jack Kirby meets Acid Rock meets Skater Mag from early 90s. This is so punk rock. It's absolutely crazy. The colors are all primary colors for the most part. They jump off the page. There's brutal action, and you should be reading Space Riders. If you don't like Space Riders, then I don't want to be your friend. I've been loving Rick Remender and Greg Ticini's Low, and I picked up this variant cover for #16. This one's for you, Spider Grandpa. Check out that fantastic shark on the cover. This is a great one-shot issue in between story arcs, a little bit of a flashback, so this is a nice jumping on point for Low. Check it out. Now on to my Marvel haul. I picked up the Spider-Gwen Venomized variant. I absolutely love this cover. Kept seeing everybody show it off, and I couldn't stand not having it in my collection, so I definitely picked this up on Wednesday when I saw it on the shelf. I also grabbed the Venomized variant for Inhuman Prime, and I picked up the regular cover as well because I really thought that this was beautiful. I love the line work in this cover. Colors jump off the page. Some of my favorite characters on there. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Black Bolt holding court center stage. Karnak, Ms. Marvel. Lockjaw on there. I love this cover. Now, Inhuman Prime was a bit of a mixed bag for me. I like how they wrapped up the Maximus story arc that was going on in Uncanny, but the Marvel Boy stuff and leading into space, I don't know, I'm a little on the fence about it. It's kind of cool, but at the same time, like, alternate universe Marvel Boy, what, I don't know. I'm going to give it a shot and see where it goes, but I'm not as excited about Inhumans moving forward as I thought I'd be. I also picked up the Venomized variant of Thanos #5. I absolutely love that. Look how cool he is. The cartoon style is fantastic. I really, really dig it. Now, as far as the book Thanos #5, this was a fantastic issue. Absolutely phenomenal. Thanos is beaten, he's bloodied, he's on his deathbed, and he's been captured by the Shi'ar Guard. They have him in a Supermax prison facility in the middle of space with all kinds of self-destruct options if he is released. And he's gonna escape. He's gonna escape and brutally murder everybody who tries to stop him, and it's gonna be awesome. Not only that, Star Fox and Thane and their group with Nebula, they're going after something that Terrax has, and I won't give away the final reveal in this issue, but it's pretty awesome, and I really, really dig it, and I think that you will too. Pick up Jeff Lemire's Thanos #5. Old Man Logan #20. Logan has stolen some things from Doctor Strange and brought them to Asmodeus to help him jump back in time. But can he trust this evil wizard? You know, you're going to have to pick up the book and find out where this leads. I like the way it's looking for the next couple of issues. I think Lemire's, again, doing a great job with this Old Man Logan character. I like Andrade's highly stylized art style. It's not as good as Sorrentino's stuff, but it's different, and I do enjoy it. If you're a Wolverine fan, you should be reading Old Man Logan. You'll enjoy it. Speaking of Old Man Logan, he does show up in the 5th issue of Star-Lord, which came out this week. This is Peter Quill, stuck on Earth, trying to bargain his way out of a tough situation with the Black Cat. You can see Daredevil also shows up. This is a great team-up. I really enjoyed this issue, but I really like Chip Zdarsky's writing. He's got a real good, smart-ass style that worked really well with Howard the Duck. It works well with Peter Quill as well, but if that's not your thing, you might not dig it. I would say pick this up if you've been reading it. If not, you know, maybe it's not your thing. It's not essential. It's just a real fun story. It's not normally on my pull list, but I picked up Deadpool and the Mercs for Money #9 because this is Till Death Do Us Part 3. I really enjoyed the first 2 parts of this story, going through Deadpool and Spider-Man Deadpool, both of which are on my pull list. I want to get the full experience, so I'm picking this up as well. This has to do with Shiklah and Deadpool's failing relationship and Shikla's monster war on the world above, and you definitely need to pick this up and give this a read. Not really essential to the story as much as I thought it would be, but a nice, funny issue, and I did enjoy it. All New X-Men #19. This is the final issue of All New X-Men, moving into the new era of X-Men, started by X-Men Prime, which we will get into in just a moment. I hated this issue. I really did not like it. I think that Hopeless has been doing a good job exploring these characters, and this really did nothing for me at all. The interior art was okay. It was nothing to write home about, and the way it ended was just meh. I didn't like it. And in an era of weak X-Men titles, this one is certainly the weakest. I do like Dennis Hopeless, and I enjoyed a lot of his character exploration, but the overarching story in this was a big fail, and I did not like the way it ended. If you were thinking about picking this up, just don't. It's not good. It's pretty much crap, and I did not care for it. To the opposite end of the spectrum, I really, really loved X-Men Prime. I picked up this variant cover here. Great looking cover with Colossus there. I picked up this cover here, which is the Venomized variant. I do dig that. And I picked up the main cover here as well. Really dig this. Kitty Pryde, front and center. This is her book. This does give us a look into what's going to be happening with Weapon X. And we do get a little bit of what's going to be going on in X-Men Blue. For the most part, this is Kitty Pryde set up to be the new leader of the X-Men in X-Men Gold. And I couldn't say enough good things about it. The interior art in this book is absolutely gorgeous, and the story is about coming together to be a stronger force for hope and positivity moving forward. I think Alex the Comic Hoarder said it best when he said that it was very reminiscent of Joss Whedon's issue #1 of Astonishing X-Men. Kitty Pryde is your through line. You get to see the mansion from her perspective as she comes back into it, reintroducing you to a strange world that has changed slightly, but is still very much the same. And it's the X-Men realizing that they need to be heroes before they're mutants. And that is what I like about the X-Men, and I think that I'm going to enjoy what they're doing moving forward. So with only 2 books on my stack, DC Comics does not get a pick of the week this week, but my Marvel pick of the week is Thanos #5. Fantastic issue. I absolutely loved every page, and I will definitely be picking this up moving forward. My independent pick of the week is Space Riders Galaxy of Brutality #1 by Black Mask. Really dig this issue. And my cover of the week is Inhuman Prime. Regardless of how I feel about the interior art and the story of this issue, this fantastic cover makes this issue worth owning. Really great line work on here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That's it for this week's haul of new issues and this face-to-face video. Be sure to check out my channel for the rest of my content. I've got a great 100 subscriber giveaway, which is going through this weekend, so you still have some time to post a video or leave a comment on that video. So check it out, and be sure to keep your eyes peeled for that haul of back issues that I spoke about earlier. So make sure you guys are out there collecting what you love, sharing what you find. I'm Drew Manchu, and I'll see you next time.